Hello everybody, this is Dr. Janine Marie. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel and Life Lessons by Janine Marie, which is also echoed by my evolving website and blog, and that is at lifelessonsbyjaninemarie.com. If you haven't done so already, you can zip on over there if you like. You can read up to almost 7 years of content and read a little bit about me and also what I provide for my clients. You can join a little over 1,200 people that have been kind of buzzing along with me, and a lot of interesting things to read on WordPress, so you won't be at a loss. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you really feel like you want to receive some distance Reiki work or some instructions or guided meditations, some hypnosis that will be coming up, and other subjects as well. I feel a little bit like I'm an airline stewardess. Honestly, I don't rehearse all this, but I will say, sometimes I have to do it a few times. That's the perfectionist in me. So we're going to be doing some energy work on the throat chakra. Have you ever looked in the mirror when you came home from doing something, interacting with other people, or maybe on the phone, and just said, why didn't I say what I really wanted to say? Why can't I come out and express my feelings and my truth? When I'm combated or when I'm confronted with something, why don't I stand up for myself? Or it can be the flip side. Why do I spill out everything onto everyone all the time when it's really information they don't need to know? Well, this and these are the signs of an imbalanced throat chakra. Now, when you look at the diagrams of a person and they've got all of the chakras outlined, and you can see the colors, and maybe you'll see some little lines that have some explanations on them as to what the chakras are for and what happens when they're in balance or out of balance. It kind of gives you the indication, or maybe the implication, that the chakras are contained to just one area. And then, like they're a stack of donuts. And that's not what they're like. Not really. I mean, they are energy wheels, but they look a little bit more like a horn. I mean, they spread out here and then they narrow and spread out and go out into your aura field. Now, the reason I did it that way is because they go out through the back as well as through the front. So it'll be a narrow funnel here and then out the back, and then they'll spread out, and front and back they'll go out to the aura field. In other words, they really encase us, and they also merge with each other. They can't help it. They're energy. It's all energy. And I think that sometimes the diagrams make everything look so linear. But when we're talking about the throat chakra itself, it's not contained to just the throat. Some of the throat chakra comes up into the higher heart area. The throat chakra will involve all of the sinus area, the areas around the ears, the eustachian tubes, all the way up through the back of the eyes and a little bit of the back of the forehead, because believe it or not, we have sinuses there. So when we're talking about physical health and being in alignment, those are the areas that the throat chakra kind of has to do with. And it goes all the way down to a cellular level. So, I mean, it really starts to navigate the tongue. And some of the emotion of the higher heart, which comes from the heart, will bleed up into the throat chakra, and that can cause you to shut down. It can cause you to overact. It can cause a lot of different things. So have you ever had some emotion that just came out of your mouth? Anger, frustration, and then you come back and you really wish that it didn't. And those are the times where you need to interact with people and you need to make amends. I mean, it's as simple as that. So some of those things are just implications of an out of balance throat chakra. And it's not in balance with the third eye. It's not in balance with the higher heart or the heart. And believe me, everything has to be into alignment. Before you think it's a difficult thing, let me just give you this analogy. When I put my t-shirt on, or my top, or my blouse, and then I put my pants on, and then I go down and put my socks and my shoes on, they all come together as one outfit, don't they? But they all merge together. My top or my blouse might come over my pants, or, it covers my tummy. My pants will come down and they probably will cover my socks, and you get the idea. It's an outfit. It's something that's put together, but it's merged all together for one view, okay? So the chakras are kind of like your energetic outfit, isn't it? You only could hear it from us, from me. And I say us because my guidance is here, and I'm sure by now they're laughing. Why not? I mean, why not? Let's laugh. Let's make it beautiful. So you have an energetic outfit. And today we're going to work on the part of the outfit that's right here that either overacts and over verbalizes, or underacts and under verbalizes. Remember, as we work on it, if you're having any drainage issues, sinus issues, issues with your eyes, up into your forehead, issues with your ears, this includes that physically as well, okay? So we're just gonna do some balancing. And the first thing I'm going to do, because this is just really cool, this is not my usual sage candle, but it's pumpkin caramel swirl. How spiritual is that? It's pretty spiritual. I guess it's spiritual. I am going to light this candle. Whoops. Doesn't want to do it. There we go. Beautiful. And I'm going to put it right here so that I have it for some ambience. Hopefully we're not going to burn down anything. It's really going. It's roaring. It's a roaring fire. I like some of the energy. If you look at a candle, you look at the energy that it provides. It provides light, and light is carried by energy, and energy contains light. So, it's really beneficial when you're doing energy work to have a candle lit. I like the sage ones because sage does clear the room of all negativity. Sage also clears the room of bacteria and other things that might be in your environment. Sage is a natural antibacterial, antiviral. Now, the effects of it as you burn it within your room are not going to last a real long time, but just to say, it is very sterilizing. So, a little bit of trivia for you there. Take it home with you. We're going to start right now. And to begin, I'm just going to give thanks and be have gratitude for you and that you are here with me. It's such an honor to have you here. I give gratitude for your life, for your health, for the extensions of your life, any of your children, your family members. I'd like to just give gratitude for all of our guidance, for the beautiful source that created all of us and the God source that is within us. However you like to picture it or describe it, it's all the same. It's a beautiful source of creative light and energy. And when we know that we inhabit these things consciously and we keep that within our consciousness, the power of knowing all of those things, knowing that you have the support of the universe, it's a very powerful thing. And believe me, we all get down. I get down. We all have these moments where we feel like, what am I here for? What am I doing? And when you ask those questions, you get an answer. If you expect an answer, you'll definitely get that answer, probably a lot faster, okay? So let's get ready. I'm just going to start with some energy. We're getting some power and a little bit of distance, healing, distance balancing. We're going with the physical and the emotions, and I feel it coming out my fingertips, so I'm going to just slightly turn this way. Whichever way the energy wants to roam, that's what we want. Okay. We're just going to have a little bit of quiet. The throat chakra also influences the thyroid and the lymph glands, the lymph nodes and the glands. So I'm doing this on myself because when I do, just to explain to you, I receive messages actually for you. It's the empath in me. Take a deep breath in. Make sure you're breathing out. Sorry. So I'm doing a little bit of clearing. And I'm feeling myself clear as well. I've been dealing with some sinus things because of allergies. It's been very high, the pollen count in this area. So if you're dealing with that, you'll feel the clearing. I'm hoping you're not hearing. Things are draining here. My nose might get a little bit of nasally. So this is for the purpose of speaking your truth. And I'm going to balance once again for the purpose of not over speaking, because when you over speak, you let out things to others and to the universe that you probably shouldn't, or maybe, I don't want to say you shouldn't, just that it's not either appropriate or it just gives too much information. I'll put it that way. It's not good to give a lot of information and just spill the volcano of information out to everyone all the time. So I want to clear some of that. I'm seeing some red, so let's see what that's about. Okay, it's just the message that the foundation of your world will rock if you put too much out there too soon. Don't let everybody know your plans all the time. You can share plans. That's why we're here. I'm going to continue the energy flowing while I talk. Just receive. Is to help one another with each other's plans, but be very discerning. This also is affecting the stabilization of your life. I see some yellow, so I'm kind of clearing a little bit of that, mostly to make sure it goes back where it's supposed to, which is your solar plexus. And I'm just saying, beware of people with hidden methods and motives. And I'm not really sure exactly who this is for. I just trust. I trust my guidance. I trust your guidance. I want to bring some more power into that, and this may look very weird because sometimes when I edit, it warps the video. Let's see what this is about. What is this about? You know, it's important to trust people, but that doesn't mean trust everyone. People earn trust. They earn the ability to be trusted, or I guess the gift of someone's trust. It really is a gift when someone really puts their trust in you and their faith in you. But we are people, we're human, we do make mistakes, so understand everybody does. But with that said, you cannot trust everyone. So be careful what you speak and to whom. Use your discernment. Use discernment. Ask your guidance before you reveal all of your plans. You cannot trust everyone. And this is going to be really important. I want to just bring this down into the heart area. And put some more into your heart because you've been wounded, some of you, not everyone. If you have, you'll relate to what I'm about to say. There are some that you have trusted and they've taken advantage of your trust. And so the consensus is I'll never trust again, and I completely understand that. But there are those who will appear to be trusting. Let's just let the energy flow as I talk. They may appear to be trusting, but they know how to manipulate people's minds, and they know how to manipulate and look very good on the outside, present themselves very pious and beautiful. And the next thing you know, you trust them, you share with them, and they're breaking your world apart. So please be aware, be very discerning, meditate with your guidance. I'm going to just balance this out for you, and we're going to wrap this up, bringing some white light into the throat area and a little bit of discernment and blessing. I want to just put that intention into your life, into your headspace. You should feel some warmth and some pulsing. And we're just going to have gratitude and close. So as you go off with the rest of your day, or go maybe take a rest, you might want to sit or plan some time to sit and just kind of meditate on some of the things that came out during this session. I really trust that whoever is drawn to the session is meant to be here. If you feel like this is not for you, then you know what? Don't completely discount it right away, because oftentimes I'll hear something from someone and I'll think, well, that's not for me. But then the next day or even the next minute, something might come to me, and all of a sudden through the channel, I'll be like, oh, there's something that I really do need to deal with, and that is for me, and I need the balancing. So with all of that, I just want to say God bless you, that I am really loving you from here, and take care of yourself. Out of all the things that you do in this world for other people, remember and remind yourself that you're very important and you need to take care of your own needs. And when you do that, you'll find that you'll rise up to every occasion, no matter what you're going through in this life. Love you so much. Bye-bye.